3 p.m. live on Oyerepa 100.7 and Efiada Bojaye Yatana se Esinkonya Yede Highway Sports Eddie Ebremo from now till 6 p.m. And I any more dear shout. Ye be dia good unsem komo. Yawa enkrofon cross unsem ewa hayeria. Efisem ebeba Helen da kusheka. Eddie local news in beba nga abejafo abekan Clementino the darling boy. Afe Al Hassan Said Zakitu. Danger man. And Captain Siasa Kumia Sechi. Wombe joining na ebi ensem ni mo Eddie amamu enchebia. Now the launch of the Ghana Premier League. Ashase ewa the Accra Sports Stadium. Ye de ho nsem ebe bremo ene ewo eye dwumadie no eso but ye be konkrofon kroso and sakra ena ye de sansem no e de abremo join here ewo Facebook ne so Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV. Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV. Now wa join here na onso wanya show no ahwe na o messages o de afaw na ya kenkan e de ama WhatsApp and also text messenger number no 0538 10 91 0538 10 91 and your number or the WhatsApp any text message faso yebe kinkan e de ama make sure ebe fa enkomo yebe dino ewo aha ene enwumre 6 p.m. and yebe sorry e de free nkonya so sorry ape news team no and the news at 6 ebeba mo akwanu na eno enso ehu ensem eno no Bosheba Electricals wo kan bi na yede dwumadie no ede eba afei PROMOTIONAL Ghana Limited Trisco Energy Food Drink no Holy Mosquito Spray and Coil Perfect Skin and Body Therapy Promise Herbal PKB Group of Companies and a Bosch Digital Satellite Womu Adalma ena yede ensem no ede bremu ene enwumre ewo eye dwumadie no eso ni free amanone a meka boafo no nsem kakra ansakra na show no atoaso ede amamo ye konkrofon cross amanone na yede nsem kakra ya boabo ano no ede abremu unim se ye bani se ya ye twa ni tew na ya toa eye show no so ede amamo Rico Lewis a player at Manchester City. Wamum Eboboko no officially I confirmed. Rico Lewis assigned new deal. City. Wamum Eboboko anymore until 2030. And I also signed a deal now. And we have contract extension and also assigned Yama City. Wamum Eboboko no now after so sign a contract na Rico Eddie Tuja. Ese Bibian in the team. Now the one the team na ye enije. Ninya say proud moment at the mano and a friend abusia for esa no so eto so ese kan at the Ama City one mu team no na Pep Guardiola etoko so areshemu enso e woni mu a enom ensemo Rico Lewis di tuja after say o renew the contract at the man Manchester City wom eboboko no wuram Premier League no asua mame fantu dwasem ene awia na mpanyimfo de ba SM Oshe awards August na coach of the month ne dia no come Eddie Amorani Dean Eddie and Slot our no coach Eddie Mama Liverpool wamu team no entino and Slot Eddie coach of the month for August Eddie Esine nice so no the free Premier League no wamu asye eba 3 matches 3 wins Eddie and Slot honoma ensem eba afei Jack Grealish and some 4 assists. Edman Everton. Woman Eboboko no Wabra Brighton and Hove Albion. Where 2 assists. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Where 2 assists. Adi Tiomo Jack Grealish and a player of the month of August. And also on Semnum Eba Manchester City. One goalkeeper and James Trafford. What we name a Coca-Cola save of the month. Wabra Brighton game no were spectacular save Edman City and after Dominic Soboslai the free kick or bomb that it Arsenal team no and on a goal of the month and we a Guinness goal of the month for August 2025 I day and also Ewon Samna Demao Ewon Jumadian so and you Mikel Arteta and yebusa ne say ate ese Bukayo Saka ene abrante ne Dindi William Saliba encha ombe stand your contract de amam Arsenal team no ena Mikel so no kramu din komo na kasa no emu ede ma omo Arsenal boboko no na o see the good thing is players no catch omo some person to aso esi akan ede ema Arsenal wom eboboko ni ntinya ade a be problem kra de ama omo abra wom so be stand your contract ede ema Arsenal wom team no Mikel Arteta nensemo ade tudwa eno no Ruben Amorim Messian central for na Ruben ade aton central for anim esenyame ya adomo a Man United any City gamer eba so na watwe awie no ade a goalkeeper ni din Ede Alte Bainde wonom ene beda go ni mo ede ama United team no na fe Lamens atena bench no wie no ase o Lamens no boy a very good goalkeeper na mo here experience kakra e EPL ni mo enti onji ni se wotonom ede ni to big game him say a ebebo goalkeeper ni confidence no eye nsem orandi to jo wie ye eno ade so Onana a great goalkeeper na ohwani ema Onana ye o Inter Milan no ene de na ekoso o United na enwa konya se omo change niema o United bobo koma se sometimes ya na edene eso be point out chese situation no se de niema te o se ya na edene so be hu ade kupot a ema sa niema ne bonde e bia na performance e bia na a moment na se bad luck enam ewo Andrew Onana na so ye but ono Onana de ohun say a great goalkeeper and to wish all the best Transvaspor one we bobo kwani mo Turkey Andrew Onana and run thing Eddie Ruben Amorim kasam fan ho na watwe Juventus and Inter Milan and ebo Italia Serie A mo na we no derby d'Italia na I go to the Juve coach and was say on say sa Juve tactics in net and say Sanic ahead of Inter game no was so no match bianu ha so special mano ne philosophy ne ideology ne tactics or the right game no say Inter and one obey you say Como and one obey you say Parma and one obey you say Cremonese and one obey you to no I go to do and you say Bianca for because Inter Milan game na didn't no kono ko ne kwase sound tactics was there be and you obey some tactics now what every year against Inter one more team na ya je no so nsem no e de ma e show ne so Gianluigi Donnarumma new goalkeeper and Manchester City one team no na Pep Guardiola and central for busane say Edison ko Donnarumma ba Edison no ultimate in 9 pass ball pa Donnarumma sadie no nya de na obeya fa o obe demande say goalkeeper no obesua kwan pass ball and Pep Guardiola say want to mean demande adia and Donnarumma and to mean anya here and also anya comfortable with no the GDA say woman for Donnarumma so mra no me Edison ne mani bi Edison one qualities Donnarumma and so one qualities what about Manchester City one more bobo kona no and someone Pep Guardiola Eddie Tuja and he say obe expect say Donnarumma be pass here coach and say onye comfortable with person and ya do no coach no obe force ne say onye saade na eno dey free or eba Chelsea and akwasan akwadani din Eddie Emmanuel Emega na Emmanuel Emega was see kind of Strasbourg one team no say Chelsea one sister club Strasbourg no blue coast sister club now makwasan almost striker and din Emmanuel Emega na Emmanuel Emega about 14 goals in 27 League 1 appearances last season Edmund Strasbourg 2026 and obeba be see kan e ama Chelsea ntino for the time being obeto aswabo e den ama Strasbourg bobo ko no we no e te said omo ye Stavao deal na ene ono so bom e de mo enti new Chelsea striker Emmanuel Emega 22-year-older one so bom e de ama Strasbourg one more team na eno e de ba Arteta say against Postecoglou weekendi a very difficult game. And to don't take chances. Nina say new coach eba club bi am ya na mpempi wo mo modern bono e konkan enti o hese and Postecoglou aba Nottingham Forest no players ni be pejo modern mom ti on there we anticipate say game a wo mo Nottingham Forest be bono a very difficult game de amomo eno ensem a Mikel Arteta de tudwa wo dwumadie ne so ene enwumre a de eno so nsem no de emount wo eyeso no so PKB group of companies PKB no PKB esebeje brand new car tires and car batteries wo na so ye na de tenie o car no mane nante ye na nante boko eja no mane nsun ye wa bra oje battery a brand new wa bra oje tires a brand new na wa use e de ama car no eno na bebo aka na mane nante akoboko na ne nante akojojo e de amawa eno PKB group of companies afei wasi dina wie open security doors e de afixe e wo odan mu a me ba cho any PKB ND enkomo wafa doors ni nyina bi e de aba every UK, Turkey, Italy, Germany, any other European countries. The main office e watafun kramofo asi ene hwe animu Oforikrom and Loga Junction Eko Toto bus stop on abehu yen e wo ho e na fe Tafu New Road Junction e onse ho Encantation Ngwa Beach Kwanam Eko Temano Brigade e ho e na ye wo Freyen e wo 0209 170 030 and a 0501 485 115 eno a PKB group of companies ne number ena me de atudwan promise about enupano ewa ha ebibidro no immune system support ubenya hoadene ebeboa na general body weakness e dey free ho ebe manage stress amount na fa improve digestion we nyina no ya promise about enupano ena oba na wabejibi for any chemu Obosoba Plaza ewo edum me bacho ye ni methodist asoy no ena edi enimhwe ye number a ofre na ne edi nkomo 0535 544 681 0535 544 681 perfect skin and body therapy my skin na kama now body no I looking nice pimples stretch marks nenso ben kotwa tattoo ni nyina perfect skin and body therapy e dey free ho e dey amount ba ye more flat tummy ye enlarge your body no na fe ya stomach reduction anybody slimming e dey account ho e perfect skin ya so ye Kumasi Bushen Abraham Junction Accra Osu Akwaje Park Sita House Abronsan mu e ho ene ye wo Ketan Junction e wo Takrade Episode Lodge Hotel wa ubehu ye e wo ho frey e wo 0535 312 911 and a 0272 453535 eno a perfect skin and body therapy womo a number o frenani omo edi enkomo holy mosquito spray and quell eno na uto akofie ebekum tontom ni nyina ma obeda ena kronkron ni nyina ne se holy mosquito spray and quell no eno ena eye ntontom police pe holy ni bito your 400 ml 600 ena 750 ml ewo yaseye o perodo atu afra ni chem ewo edum traffic light ye Kumasi depo no eho ena ewo frey ewo 03220 37623 03220 37623 holy mosquito spray and quell enono Promotional Ghana Limited Twisco energy food drink as low as 2 cedis ubenya Twisco energy food drink ibi vitamins wom kwadani koskwa twabi momo no mo nom ne kama eno na ebebo mo de ohia eye nsuo ene milka wo de befra na ne makoye enso etumi edi amount Twisco no 20 gram sachet 400 gram sachet and afi 400 gram tin ubenya ni nyina bi ato ra supermarket and I said provision shop ubenya Twisco energy food drink no na onso ato na bibia koyi edi amount Bosheba electricals more rechargeable table fans solar and a power no multi-purpose bonium sound radio between the pen drive ashem sokania Bosheba electricals and a do nyina amount 170 cedis bra never just standing fan what ya say ye standing fan no eno ena eye papa eno ena bomb frama uyu so a utimu se we de wato standing fan ankasa eye bosheba electricals wo mum ena ema obie ewo omo asoye de tiani so do ani ba chem ewo dum pz KJ market nhwe ani mu honoma bosheba building wo prisons runabout ena fe antata ko for dynamo eno so ewo prisons runabout a okọ a ubenyam eye bosheba the product ni bi na wato na bibia akọ kama enso etumi ede amount fre bosheba ewo 03220 30838 03220 30838 and a 0536 095 966 0536 095 966 now ne bosheba electricals to me at the encomo diamidi twato no eye Bosch digital satellite Bosch digital satellite na Bosch say ono enemo decoders now they are coffee akosho bo na de tiene say sa decoders no eyi bo bia a opahwe bo bia opahwe bia no e Bosch digital satellite ni decoder no ebema obi na onso wetumi ahwe na ankrankre hotels afi game centers ene mo amaka nyina patro guest houses oba Bosch ebema decoder ni bi na onso wetumi ede akɔhɛ ɛyɛ bɔɔ ni bi na bibia akɔ kama ede amount de tɛni so do ani chem ɛwɔ Abrepo junction shape mo ɛwɔ ɛna Bosch ɛwɔ ɔyɛ decoder installation ni ma wi a ɔbɛyɛ ɛyɛ decoder Richard ede account ho na ne ma koye ede ama frɛ Bosch ɛwɔ 0200 05 0848 0200 05 0848 na one Bosch atwetwe enkomo mebacho unim abobo ya etwia na unim nso ton a wa brade abobo ya enantena de ton so a frɛ number we adwuma ba ede amount 0539 596 165 0539 596 165 na onso agye adwuma no bi na bibia koyi ede amount Clementino the darling boy seated but before say Clementino beba no special birthday eko ede ama Capricorn Capricorn ene eye wawoda yes kwaku bronzetti ese yenwisho a special birthday ti nyankopon hira na onye okese Tino good evening. Medicine into no or saki bia 5-liter gallon of herbal medicine ishim disposable cups account any personal items any Android phone any sika ayira na ene anopa 10 a.m. sene 12 and anopa 10 a.m. enofa power phone bi ese me saki ni nti fadimachi na me ko bogoso Prestia station no fa no footbridge ne so e wo KGT aho e na o se okobogo so any Prestia station ti power pa so amene mai na e fa ko jame se o ko no power pa na hu kwan so no na yira no se ye de yo besi ne onhu ne ma no ti ye besre se wo ye power pa na utie ye ne wasoa obi esak bia na ne bottle bia e draw ewom disposable cups ewom and the personal items the Android phone ni any ni sika ewumu a wadaroma fa be jaye na yemfa ema nipa kro papa no your friend of Maxwell insia anaso be friend number we anaso wo hu obi niema bia be di ni ho sa ono so pa hwe ni pa na chire din e bia no so hwe ni wura patch of friend number we 0530 422 845 0530 422 845 na o de boy pa FM and aso ye pa TV premises e beje reward wo ho wa be hu dia ba bia no achede wo ho a ye de ebema titino obeto aso na
Solomon Carter tweme me bana me wa yes adwe amame
okay
nti si awie Capricorn birthday no Capricorn
yeah
akwade di why the mawo
me fa be friend ko ku bronzeti
Capricorn so the crowd the man squad this so wo hey Capricorn chawa bia wo bia di awusafo we no eye don hiri mienu ani meet be se ensiantam na cha se anwum eni dia him ewo Accra Sports Stadium. Don't him you nun temper pepe. When you see an amotintin bia be we abobo ano Central for Africa ho asama che. Ghana Premier League week 1 and the Continental Club Masters House of Folk. Beautiful people with beautiful colors. E biano e di amayen. Hwe na no Jesse no me buy na just a beautiful ampa. Me be biano against Ho United. Na nechina kotoko. Enso enam kwamu a he said ye whoever to brekum kobom ho adwa wo sunyane na afi to brekum no mo so e de ato aso week 1 no amu na matches nkaire nyina no e wo ho na solo mi gya ne kwan na sheka abehyekie nemom said ye na EPL mo ko hu ntintini top 4 no moyi we na baji no solo e hyehye ne top 4 finish amame mo maka nyina obi aba obehyehyɛ ne top 4 wie ya pɛ na kyese eja also be yo de ho and Montreal na GPL top 4 momodin na won so wutie no pa cho on Facebook so in Facebook I near say
Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Oyerepa Radio TV.
Okay. Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV.
Yes.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Enti mu a mo share live on Oyerepa TV no. Oko Facebook kwa Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV. Good. Aha. Bomaden na won so hye top 4 no fa ho hwan na beje afi Premier League ye be hyase eneye nwumre no so ti omampanyina duru ho a we no bomaden opening no afi ye bia no fe ne ye we lot ene de emamu ewo anwumre show so enkosi se no nsia baba ye be sori no mo afidie no na ha na connect unu ase ono so momoden na on train live on Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV. So for me
Offer. So pre-season here, anything to go by going into the next season.
fantastic.
Me feel say how to folk Beji League now.
Okay.
Asante Kotoko beto sumi. Nation says beto sumi ensa.
Okay.
Na Go Stars ato so and 9.
So sa shisha mami.
All right. How to folk number 1. Asante Kotoko number 2. Go Stars Nations FC number 3. Go Stars number 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Masu di Zamani.
Beji League no with Accra so folk.
Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
House of Folk 1, Kotoko 2, Go Stars,
Nations
3,
Go Stars 4. Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. Shika.
Offer.
Mama odi answer.
And
I'll be answer. But sorry, so na dia wo.
Mame famo.
Fama me, yeah.
Has.
Ice.
Metepio mo.
Ice. More
So
fire.
medi Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Mediema and a Heart of Lions.
Oh, Brebium.
Has. Kotoko. Mediema. Heart of Lions.
Lions were tough on mo.
Yes.
Okay. Lions were tough 3 ana.
Lions better so 4.
Why never third no?
Mediema.
Yeah. Okay, Mediema so feel yentimi nyum mfiri mu. Nti sheka de ne ye House of Folk Kotoko Mediema and Lions.
Heart of Lions.
Solo House of Folk Kotoko Nations and Go Stars.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. Ti Kofi Zakito ne akomya search mo so ho bia de ne de beba. Won so benya akonya on Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. Fabras is here now do dia kan ho. Tia ene a league ni week 1 has a bia no with Ho United. A lot ene de mamo. For now there menko shika ho na ebre no nyaduru si ya na cheso be yenyama we ne dia mai.
Ojamjai dia dia shim. Oyerepa nie
100.7 FM.
Oyerepa 100.7. Oyerepa TV on Facebook. Na so obehu ye ewa TikTok, YouTube. Eho nyina Oyerepa TV. Yatna konya so ye kunchi nsem ne nyina egu grata so. Ede baba sommo be bibia se de na wotwe bia ye no edu Friday say ya ye di kan ede de na wotwe ne nyina no ye no ebremo ye wi a na afei de ye story say ye na wotwe mu no ye de ne nyina etimi atwa so ede amamo na wotwe mu no the Blasters of Ghana esiakan ehorma omne Mali ene de boani na game ne ba na wi ye na se the Blasters of Ghana omachi Mali ashomo ekabako Mali entimi anya ho hwe na no ena coach Otuado akasa se ono de na onim se ye hia win ena omo decide so se ene omo bebo no kakra na afen so more defensive yankoni enkotie nsema coach Otuado edituja.
This is football, sometimes you have to switch the tactics. I knew that they needed to win, so we played a little bit more defensively, and we had good headers in our team because we had 3 tall defenders, and at the end, this is his opinion, it's okay, I understand, and I had my tactics, we had our tactics, and we decided well, I think, because what most important is the 3 points, and we got it, and that's fine.
Coach Otuado edituja na head coach Edema Mali team no fan Tom Saintfield edin sam kakra etuja onunsu echema oso no their results na buy no na oye certified with the results epiemu ewo game ni mu.
First of all, I have to say congratulations to all the people in Ghana with the victory. It was a fantastic atmosphere in the stadium. Ghana didn't play with 11, but they played with 12 or 13, and that helps the team. I think first off, our goal was clear. We wanted to maintain a 0-0 because we knew if we score early, Ghana could bounce easy back. But we had the idea second half by 0-0 we can step by step go pushing for that winning goal. That was our intention. And then first half I was satisfied. Ghana didn't get big opportunities. We neither, but it was well controlled.
Summer coach Semfield added to Eja after the game. Honamana honorable sports minister so Ekasai Kofi Adams adding Sam Kakra etuja was Sikana almost penny our blasters of Ghana game no nina government esika and I was almost spending ye ewom enti na se interest ne de na enkrofo interest ewom ye pa yenti ensama or the tuja.
The money that is paid this coach, the money that is spent on the players, it's the taxpayers' money. So you have a direct interest. He's paid by government because the national teams belong to the state. We have given the national teams to the FA to manage for us. So they normally are taxed to hunt for these technical persons to help us deliver. We are interested in what the coach does, his performance and everything. We are interested. National teams that today, after game 8, are very comfortable that they are going to the World Cup. As I sit here, very soon AFCON will start in Morocco. Is Ghana going to be there? No. We watch on TV. We have not qualified for the World Cup yet. We still need a win and a minimum draw to comfortably say that as far as our group is concerned, nobody can overtake us, even if they score 1,000 goals. So we are not sitting in a comfortable space at all. So if I tell you that I am impressed, then it means that I don't know my job. I am not. There's a lot of room for improvement. When you meet the coach himself, he tells you that he feels he got this one, not he takes blame for this, he takes blame for that. He's identified this. But, well, people may ask, for how long will you continue to be doing post? For how long? Because you sometimes sit on tenterhooks. Last game like this, it was very hot. I got up like 3 times.
And some of the tuja now aside in some kakra etuja efa league no say league here be started there a improvement ebebem and afei so management no any technical team ni nyina no obia ebe sign bond said e be you be put good behavior e wo field ne so yentie nsama no so or the tuja.
This year's league that will be launched on Friday at the Accra Sports Stadium, we will be seeing some level of improvement in terms of broadcasting, in terms of security, management members, the technical teams, and even the players themselves will sign on to good behavior and to make sure that at least they do what is right. If your stadium facility is not up to standard, it cannot be used for games. We are better off playing at fewer league centers than opening up everywhere and people taking advantage and creating all manner of problems. So I believe that this year's Premier League will see some level of attraction.
Nese honorable sports minister and amote say odin sam kakra etuja ede afagana ye league no enso ehun yembo ramani enkopiemu so e the Ghana Football Association PRO Henry Asante Chum ho na ononso ya ne ntwetwe nkomo wo say ene football fan bia e wo freedom say obetimi akira na adwene ede afa ene the Blasters of Ghana team no de ekoye ene de enkoye nyina no obetimi akira o madwene ede afa ho yenti nsema no so the two eja.
Nipa esho football obia wanadwin obia wo kwan so be kire na dwin ye ka se bibi nkoyia there is always a reason whether say maybe a standard a drop it and I say to high and I be nipa eshe never ba ko minu ne mi se bi ani entina ombe criticize and I say ombe ka say bibi nkoyie, but I don't think there is a problem. Me will be something I say there is no problem. Whatever people think, whatever people say is part of the game. Yenim say in March 2024 yakoshe Mali ewo Bamako and Central African Republic ewo Kumasi. Yenim say in March 2025 yeshe Chad 5-0 ewo Accra, yakoshe Madagascar 3-0 ewo Morocco. You would expect that the performance would ascendancy form. It is a command say maybe a drop it na enkoyia. The people have every right to talk about it. But to buy, you know, there is one thing we made clear. Say we are putting him on a long-term deal because we want to be consistent. We want him to build a team for a long-term future. We want him to continue the progress of the team from now.
And on some of the two jana buy no edi sika twetwiri die pa na edi era the Ghana Premier League on bebo no 2025-26 season mu na no na oba abonti ebechiem say omani eso the abino aye ede amomo yenti nsema no so odi tu eja.
We appreciate the support of His Excellency the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama. There are meetings on Wankasa Niwa Utuna Bofo, especially Chief of Staff. We have had a lot of meetings. At the production announcement, the Chief of Staff was the special guest, Majority Leader was there, and the Youth and Sports Minister was also present. And on different issues, various issues. At the end of the day, the President has bought into the vision, and he wants to be part of the big kickoff. And eventually, he decided to say kick off on a Friday night. Anytime he decided to say kick off league, and that is what we have done. And he has agreed to grace the occasion. I think it's a great honor that he is going to do the FA and the two clubs that will compete. It will also send a very good signal to corporate Ghana and the rest of the world. They say Abino didn't want Jimu just to ensure that the league, ever fun and Tomapa Efra. And we want to believe that from the kickoff of tomorrow, this season and beyond,
voice back. Okay, I know any dear or the two jar. Our referee chairman Nasuya George Seja Eden Sam Kakra Etuja say ene GFA referees no AC kana or matumuno Charlie enye enough cry ezezenka scanner also more than that 2,000 Ghana cedis now or more etimi atumuno yenti nsemo no so or the two jar ewo
Then we say Obama FIFA referees this year's GPL League. GPL 2,500 FIFA referees. They are just maximum crampona. Only 22. Just the two out of 240 referees. No, 2,500. No. We are premier referees. They are going to pay them 2,000 Ghana cedis. Now, Bronisi, the devil is in the details. 2,000. 2,000. We call your be all inclusive accommodation room 2 nights. The hotel Kumasi Ananta Maliana 2 nights room. Now 2 nights. No, they could rent a hotel 400 Ghana cedis. Minimum 800 for 2 nights. That's the car have to wire them back. And it's about 800 Ghana. What do you mean? 1,600. If they are no internal rounds, taxi rounds, and son of your referee officiating allowance. Who can you have 2,000 cedis and suspect why are they?
Nese referee chairman ena mote se ono so de nsem kakra to da yentinsim wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko asoye one head coach Abdul Karim Zito de nsem kakra atuja was Ghana Premier League game ya omo bebo idie game bi on bebo bia no very difficult and the more enti nyade a on banda reti team bia yentin nsem a coach Abdul Karim Zito so edituja
Kotoko don't have a soft game. I remember when I was also playing the younger clubs. Anytime they see Kotoko, you see us matching towards Kotoko, doing everything we can do to beat them. So in terms, I told my boys, the way you prepare against Kotoko, when you were not in Kotoko, like the same thing the other clubs to prepare, the players to prepare against you. So to me, not only Chelsea. The game is very difficult. Moreover, according to history, Kotoko don't easily have it easier over there. But there's always a day in your life that can change issues. So we still have our confidence and hope that we can do it. Every coach wants to beat Kotoko. That makes Kotoko work so difficult because there's no easy game for Kotoko. So it's like you can come all out in us. So we are also ready, getting prepared for every coach because football is about moment. Where you had your moment and you make good use of it, and that's all. We sat together, we think together. It's not only normalize their scopes. So we set the target that the only objective we have to set that defeated Kotoko is to win the league. Aside that, nothing else. Since we all agreed, it means everyone has to be at his best.
And summer coach Abdul Karim Zito edituja hona yengrume coach Didi Dramani na suye no so mfa nsem kakra ntuja na coach Didi Dramani HM say we introduce team no philosophy and afen so wa package chese kase package na oma package wa mu hu ye pa na game bi omu ramu bia no omu era game ni mu ye abro mu hia ho United yentie nsemo no so odi tu eja
The most important thing is to see how players and staff are bonded. In the aspect of bonding in terms of the culture that we have instituted and the team philosophy that we try to introduce and try to enhance our practices was most welcoming, and this is an area that really endears my heart. Our goal is to try to compete, adversely in all the competitions across the structure of our football in Ghana. And so going in the early season against Hohoe United tells that we need to package ourselves strongly and stay consistent and more sustainable in terms of all the competitions of the year. Bonding is one thing that we really cherish. We try to do so many aspects that will help us to try to find the bonding.
Sama Coach Didi Dramani Elsuri Tuja Yanko Remu Ewa Hohoe United head coach TJ na sia no sia ne ntwetwe nkomo kakra na ochema ose game omone ha si bebo idie eno omo first game na enye easy ema Hohoe United na omo ekom ne de oni ni players ni nyina omo a prepare ye pa na omo de ebe face Accra House of Folk.
Playing against us for first match away, but we have to prepare the boys. We have to prepare our mindset, normal body. Because of that, we have to develop player. Because to develop a player and a young player, it's only two things: our mindset, and our body. So that's what we are doing, so that we can put that confidence, in them. But so far so good. There's no any pressure. Playing as a four, I think the boys have to know, because this is a game that you have to sell yourself. You have to expose yourself. So I think it's for them to sell themselves out, to make them for themselves. So I think for us, we are not under any pressure, because the boys have to go there, enjoy their game against us. That's all. For me, I'm very happy, because when you are playing these big teams, you have to prepare very well and stand against them. So I think that's exactly what we are going to do. Although Ministry of Support, they are doing very well, because they have one of the best coaches in Ghana here, and they know exactly what to do.
100.7 FM.
Ava yamfa shima ene nkposhi nkopie mu me na okasai de ene anwumre 7 p.m. pepe ewo Accra Sports Stadium eye House of Folk ene Hohoe United ena ede ebo ani na Ghana mampani betimi akopie mu ho ono ena eja lunch no akopia no nti on ebedi kan keke ball no first ewo pitch ne so ansa na House ne Hohoe United omo so ede omo nan akeka ball no ewo pitch ne so ayebehu no na afi the league table na hyase e ba beda abontinti wo hwe screen ne so ana ese kick off time no ena eda screen so na me sure visa fa me ko ene Accra Sports Stadium ni ansha said ya pitch no aya has ene Hohoe ebesi akan ewo so my picture no aha infonyini no enti Accra Sports Stadium ene da screen so no enti pitch no ene da so no bibia ye ready aha team ne so aye set ewo dressing room ho no ma omotwen so to wa Accra so still game no offer ebeba so, because see Accra so folk Accra Sports Stadium pitch and ntesa first no it in so to crash still game no ebeba so na yen so se Stone Boy ono so be kwa PM ewo ho me so fa me corner yen Stone Boy kakra na eja ono so yen hwede ono so de ba ha wakasai o se na anwumre opiemu ewo Accra Sports Stadium ti fans ni nyina mombra in your numbers aha me so video no de me de send ye no ha me che no me she wa fato so
Stones why ready
ai wo beba Stone Boy beba
okay
aha nti me ba cho onye we ya wadaro ma nye we ya me ka cho se okay wo de wanya yanto aso na yenko yanim e honom ti Stone Boy eba na gate fees na omo edge no omo so obi eba baby a wo prefer so obetena bia no popular star no for 30 Ghana cedis e show bottom na afenso center line no na the 50 Ghana cedis etimi a show bottom lower VIP ni 100 upper VIP 150 and a VIP no so 200 Ghana cedis nti na se waje na wo de a show bottom na bibia etimi atotom ye na yenhye nso se House of Folk ye be ka ofia ha last week no say omo be ko so alaba omo koye eko perform more ritual say ho enye ho nko a omko New Town so baby omko hye jesi no omko onyina omo free ho no mo no ena omko pie mu chief imam ho so ekoje mpai bo kakra ansa na kwasi ada ye etwa mu ya no omutimi kopie mu e wo St Mary's Catholic Church e ho nso omukọje mpai bo ho na ho United de o man kasa ofa minim sem se bosom kase e wo krum ho nti omukọ no video no ne da so no nti has for nyina ye pa because de omakọ bin wo ho yie se so araba de afi bia has ko and so we try for the past 4 seasons ya se ne still na ne man shada nkoye bom de so omaba foforo na omukọ ne de se de ba se kebe ye has wa Accra Sports Stadium no sa na omo so omo first game no sa e na omo so ba be ye has nti mpa ne de omukọ gidi mo odin ye pa na okoye na video e wo hwe se de maame ne de ejina nso nim no ode ne nsa gu mrante ne so a
me abode bia for waterfalls na ho na
jai
wow
aha ti maame no
na se pe no mugina ho
e friend say e what they say
we ai voter na
hoye ho
ya
aha
to mugina nso na no na maame no de bompa ya mo
ai o shira o mu gidigidi pa
okay
se Bible crack on see emfa kaisa de ma kaisa
fantastic
ahenti
okay
na se o mu gina mu gidigidi o mu de jesi o mu hihye jesi ni nyina akoyo
okay
enti se si ade has player kra ho ka o ma hwe o be se mframa no se ayi emre bi atwam Ghana ne India sa se mu ofeye no kra ekoboy na yesi Ghana nya ball no me so mbe bo na ada ne dad sen
so mo keka bi kire ni mo keka bi kire ni
it is the ho if we see abi wo mo hu die ne Accra Sports Stadium ampaye bedwa na yanhwe wo hwe offer House of Folk starting 4 season ni almost first game bia in fact match day 1 bia no has elusu ai on say for the last 4 season year twemu nyina na ai has elbow home omni Legon City so ombo 0-0
first game see ya week 1 see ya
week 1 see ya ena omni aduana nso aduana ebo home into omo share has 1-0 ena RTU nso bo home omo share has 1-0 ena House of Folk nso ne Baseke Holy Stars boy that was last season no ena Baseke nso to a has ko show omo 1-0 enti ene no ye hwe se has betimi ate wo omo ho a ena omo ne ho United neighbor enti ye hwe se has
yaba kosam chese 4 seasons here be
yes
week 1 bia and has elusu
yes
okay
enti e bia coach
to man lose one draw okay say ena da so na
ai
okay muni Legon epae to mfiri on na ombobo aduana na ko show mo 1-0 okay no mko RTU the third season no mo so show mo 1-0
yes
na anu ye last year de no basket so ko show mo okay
nti na ese ena de
tradition beto aso na say has beto mo
the way the has performance omo putu ye o president cup ne omo ho cup no ne top 4 ni mu no ejeje dia ebe den because our United no man sheda anya signings kesi bia omo division 1 players no omo jabi nso kwan ma omo ko ma na omo de omo boy etu afaye nto aso e ho nto omo betena se a omo ebe chirechirem nti yamfa has nsem no ensi ena anwumre 7 pm pepe big game no eba so e wa Accra Sports Stadium some boy e ba be pm ho nti Friday night na ye ntufo no start anwumre ya e ho no na ese no ene de e free ho no ma eba ye nto aso e ne enko pm e wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko omo aso ye me no kasa de Kotoko team no before omo bebu marketem every Kumasi de omo ani achem e wo brekum no omo kopie mu e wo Kumasi Children's Home aha no so picture no so benya de atoso a omo ko ho ko che nkura na de eje mpaibo efri nkura ne ho on se dru emre sei no na se ukoya adoya nkura ne mpaibo no aha ukai obi a woni bia sa mpaibo no na se kodidi no wafa akura ba akura no ho ofe pa ofa akura no ho ofe
Zito
Zito
okay
nti akura no so ho ofe pa nti ye be ko akwa
say yana sabi owe mu no omuni maame ni papa
debi obi wo ho a wo ye no wakoto ne ba na twene baabi obi wo ho oja no hospital wo dwane ye obi wo so ane maame ne papa ma wu nti abusafo no
da cho obekana asem say
no ne asem no
sempe
ai enti ofanyame ya adoma ye nyina ye kwa adopt bi na ye ntete wo mo
so akune no abone fabulous Jesse pa do gina na chi no
ai
aso akate ne wo
bon pa
okay point player we ni
me de
Okay.
Yes, start stadium ade be who we ha. Eti na say offer eno ene de ekopie mu ewo Kumasi Children's Home. Na yan kwahwe video bi kotoko supporters no ma come hu biem o.
Adam say.
Ofo ma come hu biem kotoko landi ye wo brekum pa. Okohwa kokopan Tesla na.
Big Joe na Jumani start ya no.
Start it. She bass ni wura kro no wa hu.
As I squad video say omo me.
Say na wo senka ha supporters ne so ye. E kamo so mon ko start wa Accra. Iti mo ko start wa Accra ho no mo na. Na ese sa mora no ahye players ni nkran. No mbe gina pitch ne so a. Bibia timi akoye pepepepepepe. E de amomo. Enti wo hwe Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters na. Eno na da screen so. Na coach Abdul Karim Zito ne squad odi akopie mu no ewo brekum no. Eye Mohammed Kamara, goalkeeper no okopie mu ewo hobi. Haruna Aziz Adari sutimi kopie mu bi. Benjamin Chum etimi kopie mu. Patrick Esiedu ena Zakaria Fuseni, Samba Onel, Francis Akwa, Halari Adabo, Seth Kwajo, Hubert Jew, Emmanuel Enchi, Saka Dauda ena Morfin Donzu, Kwame Poku, Henry Ansu, Albert Amwa, Walid Fuseni, Musa Hamzat, ena afensu Inusa Adams, Joseph Amwa, Philip Amon, Jordan Esiama, ena afensu Johnson. Johnson so ekobio offer. Johnson no ekobi. Opon Johnson opon kobi. Nti eno no yesi squad ni subiem. Eye Mohammed Kamara, Haruna Aziz Dari, Benjamin Chum, Patrick Esiedu, Zakaria Fuseni, Samba Onel, Francis Akwa, Hilary Adabo, Seth Kwajo, Hubert Jew, Emmanuel Enchi, Saka Dauda, Morfin Donzu, Kwame Poku, Henry Ansu, Albert Amwa, Walid Fuseni, Musa Hamzata, ena afenso Inusa Adams, Joseph Amwa, Philip Amon, Jordan Esiama, ena Johnson Opon, omo any players akopiem ewo brekum eda ochina omo so any brekum Chelsea ede ebahyehyɛ so na se eno no enti so fa me kɔ na me fa matches eba so weekend yi no entudwa ye wi a na de man de na to aso ne asɔre so ede afri efia sei enti sei na etie ene anwumre se de medi kan eka ye no na se ukopie ma 7 pm 7 pm House of Folk and Hearts United and Ede Ebo na Bekum Chelsea abo Kumasi Asante Kotoko eda ochina Go Stars in Subeche Ebebo Bechem United eda ochina eho and afenso Sunday games nso say ena esi etie ewo Sunday games no emu Honoma say Heart of Lions, Ebo Dreams FC, Baseke Holy Stars, Ebo 11 Wonders, na Vision FC, Ebo Sam Matters, Young Apostles, Ebo Mediema, Karela United, Ebo Ediana Stars, na Nations FC, and so Ebo Swedro or Blast, and no any day free oba, NT, and then you may has Boria, a free hokono, and a league table no, Ebesha se Atoja, and wow, baby, ni Biana Ness will be a 3 points, while when we know Ness 0, while the ball draws to Ness 1 eshe wanim eno ene de efri honoma eba na ye sori so no yenwramwe ewo the Ghana Football Association ewie ya eno omre betu dwa se ene Black Queens ekopiem ewo UK na omne England de mano abo ayonfa kensie na sa game yi ebeba so 2nd December 2025 ya ena eba so omo bebo ewo St Mary Stadium ewo Southampton eho ena game no ebetimi abaso eho ase of abehemanim ti ene se eno no nti game no ebetimi abaso eho nti ofa yam fancy na bibia entutomie pepepe na happy birthday emfa enko Emma Jennifer Kinsey ene your birthday happy birthday enko Emma Jennifer Kinsey ono oye adwuma El Shaddai Foods a food joint ayewo Kejetia 2nd floor eho ena Jennifer enso eye adwuma ena happy birthday emfa enkoma me ankasa michochomcho efia kobi mi ankasa mi chochomcho efia kobi meso enye we ya aha efia kobi meso fato so aha efia kobi ene eye efia kobi birthday mi ankasa mi chochomcho aha ofa ne ho ofe ye pa obosi oye adwuma ewo asafo radio a ewo kenkenso ana ye eho na oye adwuma asafo radio eho na efia kobi eye adwuma enti nyankopon enye ne kese onhyira no na onhyira ne bebre na ombiebie kwan akese emfa ema efia kobi ewo baabi a owo bia no na me sorry so mechia prophet Kofi amoakon baabi owo bia no mechia no ono nso mechia no baabi bi owo bia no na ofa mechia no enti na ese eno ene de efiri ho no ma eba
me da se sheka ba wo kwa kire ana waka chen so mo pen new video no ma yen ho odwan na mse bae no but ye de tie no say good news no say Big Joe ne Porcupine T-shirt for na store me ho omba rock stadium ho chena na team no so wo ho nti se de e ka no e be ye ho adwuma me da se sheka na ene ba bi odi abedru no eye 529 sima be se duasan da ye ntemi ye be hwe House of Folk ABA League na no e de aman week 1 Accra Sports Stadium or is set Stone Boy ne Ghana manpanyin e bomodine bia no ansa na kick off no kran bibia timi akoyie ba no me sabrem na curtain raiser no enso etimi fiti ase ho oni nyina no ye de ho sam e de ebeba na wa hu se de AC Airco ti visa amenwe wi na ye tisimu a ye beka no ye collars no de na ye de be ma wo mo happy birthday Airco e de ama Jake, yes, Jake, a marketing manager, our Franco Trading Enterprise. Yes, Jake, special birthday, and confirm and ne and Ray, marketing manager at the Franco Trading Enterprise. Jake, special birthday, call at the amount and ne and Ray live on Oyerepa TV. Sanso and motion live on Oyerepa TV and ne a Sofumame Monica Fojo, yes. Nyame sunsum hitmaker o kai sa anyum no nyame sunsum ene eye obapa awoda obapa we die efre ukru do papa bi aha we no na chesen shepron so Reverend Dr. Martin Fodio Jr. founder at the Emma Glory Temple International Church ebua kwakofodua so for atians ese yemfa konye so no kancho so do pa awrade wonshaw na onto wonkwam o to wonkwam dia na chese asafomani nyina etanachi na sofo no me adwuma omanyina nso etai etire se awrade wonka ho na ontetra washim se Evans enso etai etire Chief Inspector Frank Campon so omanyina etai etire se sofomame Monica Fojo special birthday enko emfama enne enwumre why see Barbin Salon manyana ntie so hwe ewa ferry amenchia obia obia amenkoi na Kofi Zakito yes Zak akwaba
you know jojo
okode
o nyame adom
good
enya banko ade na
aba no aba
yes aba
yeah
bia fine
ai ti hasi bi league na no amaye o ma me utofo ase EPL no mo ye ma na ye fe ye be hyase na o we na baji we na be yesi nti woni akomia nyina maji obi ade wi a na chese watu aso amaye
top 4 based on sisiade nzana ebi munti ase ni say based on maybe the signings teams na ye no na ye be hwe na kenyama boom then we arrive at the top 4 ebia just projection nti say obi town obi na so obi anta obi projection keke na top 4 this season league level start Mediama 4th
place
Mediama 4th
okay
second this season based on third based on the men the machine in terms of operations na teams na any nyina no I will go third Accra House of Folk third yes has third second based on what I've seen any nyama omo teams ni ye Sioba Aristica team say wo hwe how our season end my Aduana last season no and they a few omo ye a second year Aduana Stars Aduana second.
Okay.
Then my first team will be Asante Kotoko.
Okay. Sabra bi mama.
Nti say we am start free ya.
Na
fourth Mediama. Third House of Folk. Second Aduana Stars. Champions Asante Kotoko.
Okay. Akamya mama nyu di mwi ana makoza ak ho na
House of Folk first. Aduana second.
Fantastic.
Kotoko third. Gold Stars fourth.
Pacho Brebi.
House first, Aduana second, Kotoko third, Gold Stars fourth.
Fantastic. Zach, yenhwe has ebe chance ye ne anwume week 1. Na we are na makwa akomya ho na ye balance no e de ama etiefo a omohwe.
League never started. Send ye Okaya no. The first game of the season, as a crowd of folk, our Accra Sports Stadium against Hoho United. Latino, more video now. How for video now? We call and so now, man. I'm fantasy, man. I'm fantasy. Pacho say video.
Oh, visa the man say just a second. So what am I?
Auntie visa. My how for video no. Mo call na. Mama no aberwanu chiao mo edo mo konsu na so ko bompa mo so nse u share dey na mama no ne ba no akobunni o ko
yeah
on share ho efo no kwan so mse manti na mo kwan am so oh yo bobo yo share kan ma ho United na ye be she league ase nti e ba se ye be clean ya ho kama so oh ha de me control ha nyina Mombra.
Aso free player ba ku bi o mu gina ho no.
Mombra na me ko bompa na fa mamo. And then pay mo menua bi a oho yorum no.
Okay.
Ono onye vegetarian. Bo he mo.
Okay.
O so ho for no. O bompa bo e kapa papa.
Ni na be train yon sin.
So mo yeso mo nya prepare bompa ya. Anu e she papa. Tino. Wey unse mpa so de ana muslim no ana ombompa ni say ya mani mi ana no me clean nse say ya omnkodi boni bia sata mo ana sira mo clean yes ekwe ni ma no mkodi boni na mpa bona ha say free omo ho mo say ana at this stage here they are still clean so
yes
eti where ye how force against Swalaba I don't understand
Swalaba
where how force against Swalaba na ebi say na say Swalaba no na emfa na say Swalaba no kwa na omunim say Swalaba no old one no omo yan say ho na omo amadna tinti abosom no ebuofu ana unse abosom na na omo mpe tas ne sa nyama no de bi omo mpe tata mpe no ma blocks bi tata sa no mo ninje ho enti na say Swalaba no ana asam kakra ba ho but you know I think clubs ni no already based on the signings at Omaye. Everything shows that teams are prepared for the league start na be start and the enumerate. For us of folk Omaye a very good preseason. Sometimes preseason a bit indication of what you expect your team to do, but not entirely. Preseason doesn't tell you the full story of your team. And one thing that things be born when the preseason pa be show be when the season starts. Tiduna awareness. In most cases, teams put a lot of premium on preseason about how prepared you are and giving players fitness. But also on the House of Folk part of the year, they've enjoyed a very good preseason. One, beating Heart of Lions by 2-0 in a cup game. Almost also Heart of Lions 1-0 in the top 4. On Gold Stars about 2-2 in the top 4. And Oshe House of Folk 2-0 in the top 4. So it's Peke has preseason in there. The high profile games that they played in the preseason were good. Not just the results, Tino, but if you pick the play of House of Folk, in terms of how did you want them to play, me my account is in the last team of 2008, right? In the last 15 or so years in here, I think the best team I've seen in the Premier League. One that best team. So in 2018 no. Our regional league, you know. The best I've seen locally. Football, quality football at stake. The next one, Coach Bash team no. That team no.
Okay.
The next one that we've seen locally winning the league, that Didi Damani team at Kotoko. In terms of playing football, I say ball no omo airborne no. Na air no we need one thing that you can't take away from Didi, you can label him at anyhow you want to label him, so you're high post or nyadio. But in terms of Didi, all training, no more identity. No one bought according to that identity. So far, they or a second to Bashir Effort. In terms of coach na Ebobo League, you know. Say you more identity. Say this is this.
Say na maybe.
Yeah. Chair Ebobo. He is second to Bashir Effort.
Now them session training grounds, so na me Diaba Park.
Yes. You see it.
Yeah.
Eti when they need the money, Peki has to folk just less than 2 weeks. I prepare the ball, Kotoko. Okay, if I'm saying, President Cup.
Good.
Even though they lost that game, but Obia Samoka and they say, House of Folk and look different from Watara team. No. At least we saw a team that was playing football, unlike the Watara team. Tino, D Dramani, Epo, Ompeo. There is pressure on him to perform. Only why there's pressure.
There be soccer.
You bought the entire season in you know. Watara. 1 year crown. House of Folk was the best defensive team in the Premier League last season. After playing 34 games, you know, listen to the House of Folk record in the Premier League defensive. They were the best in the Premier League. Has bought 34 games. And conceded only 18 goals. So the Has goals conceded no. And you don't even get a funny thing. Like was almost 70 matches both and away. It has for 34 games, you know. And conceded only 18 games. Sorry, 18 goals. So if bien say spreading into games now, even though yes here, but come say 17, 18 no, it means that there were another 16 games that they didn't concede goal. Even though yes like I'm only putting it that way. 18 goals and has a conceded year. Tino, only why there was pressure on the Dramani. And season started against Ohio United. Now has Ebo 1-2. Now has air conceded goals. People will start referring to the money to say, hey, na enya ukrano, na watara na yenshe house the door. Eti one pressure that Didi the money will start the season with. Say, if Has concedes goals, people will start questioning Didi the money. Say, Didi, what I don't buy is 1 year the bonnet and send the door because Has was the best defensive team in the Premier League last season. And not also third not also no. Second team Lions between only 2 points. And the first and so BT has with 5 points. Team Sauti. Second team BT has with 2 points. then the champions beat Hearts with 5 points. In the Chelsea, also head to head no. So the same points into the way they say just say. And you know, based on what they did last season, anything less than this Biano, what fail you?
Yeah.
Anything less than this, what Ouattara did last season, has a failure. The only idea achievement and that's a success for House of Folk, and they said did the place second or first. Because anything less than that, what Ouattara did, failure. So there's pressure. House are playing very well. Now in Mofo, this boy George Paku signed from Accra Lions, fantastic player. And more this striker Poku, boy on fan from Vision no, sorry Doku, Duku, another fine striker. Or how do you pa? Martin Kakari after the form playing good football and a Didi Dramani. Say good coaches and sound no. Only say man kwa be fi as Pamela last season do Colo. Now in Peru. Now one of her best players under Didi Amankwa Befi. It's a chance say coaches I will say in how players play football and how almost be the game on form. In terms of team Nidia. Now look at Opon Afani. Afani, Tino, last 2 seasons time when the ball was played for U23. So you top 2 center backs in the league and Afani can home. Okay. But at as for coaches money useless, not so how they use him. But the man he's playing and today say a you put one or captain team no. Okay. The Hearts team looks set. We say the team can be about United because we've not seen them play yet. Yeah. Division 1 I feel no waba. And this say abocha unsanka they are pressing games we've analyzed it. Yeah, who you know to analyze how United. Okay. But the only thing we say is based on how some of the newly promoted team now have to focus no. Because last season but I show 1-0. 2 seasons ago RTU newly promoted team 1-0. So it's based on that you know team biano free division baby and this stage omo ahonde o. Who this stage no we fresh. It's we are in for a very good game but I think say advantage House of Folk. But come on. How United Division 1 side they on pre so they will give them a fight kakra but I think say I don't advantage House of Folk.
Me da say Kofi Zakito menko akomia ho Mr. Francis Apia you kicking in town also adwene on Facebook awo hwe yen further Kwame Osudonko or say soft Mami Monica eye no fa asinti yensen shrampama no as ene wodi na wode or say captain on Masrio. Anyway I am with Zach. Okay, I don't know come here more na Zach na.
Somebody the favorite club.
Okay. Number 3. But I tell you will be ai.
Me uncle no.
Oh yes.
Over generally we are impressed with teams no pre-season preparations. Generally minya opportunity enya glimpse of the various teams kakra. I think that it has been good. Gradually, your football administrators, you know, team maybe I say, and you know, kakra, you get there. So, Mecca say it's good. Now, me picking the team based on something. Over, Adriana will come good this year. The reason being that now Adriana enya sponsors be only a mining company. It will buy a lot of signings, especially Chelsea players Mishaka, you know, a free nominee, star players, goalkeeper, players, Matoma, Kugu Hodginano. A
few months to cover 20.
Yes.
So,
Uzana, Aristica a good coach. When your time a preseason, the good thing is that he has on the fan by no yes money now. And they've bought some good players at the come team now. So Adriana in their home, some more very good team of a difficult to beat. It don't accumulate a lot of points at home. Unlike last season also, I know lose home no. This time you are not going to see that. It's if you are able to get a lot of points at home, no more on the way, no you can crack home. Every place someone in a good position, I will league them. One of the teams when it comes to home, so many points by Go Stars. Go Stars hardly loses points at home. So me say count on them say they will do well. Say if they are able to do well like they did last year, away this year now, almost everybody modern. I still want to see Asante Kotoko coming into the game. Of course, yeah, no mugu or tough for them, but I want to play pa. So if Asante Kotoko start the league in well, it'll be at the position with the mouth bit masses. Depending on how they start the league, you know, the first 2, 3, 4 games, no, right? Position with the mouth bit me assess. House of Folk, introduce a good, very brand of football. Is a delight to watch. Under Kojidi Draman, as I get to Ekano. You see House of Folk team are airborne with confidence, ball without panicking. You see the point? Usha Omokrana, how House of Folk calm down to come back is something that is admirable. So I expect them to push into the season now. So if the House of Folk can maintain that year, I have no doubt they will win the league because game no more bonankasa FA. So when team is playing like this, it's just a matter of time. They'll get the job done. So on this premises, I'm sure the positioning of the teams now, I'm here, you know. So for all these things, no, I may expect that every season, no, it will come to play. Yes, House of Folk Hoho United. The last 4 seasons have been good for House of Folk. Clear. And I think it's the last 4 seasons now any good man House of Folk no. Me compare this year. This year House of Folk preparation has been better than all the last 4 seasons. So with that preparation this year, no, I expect them to go to start hitting the ground running from the onset. And no, and yes, that so say House of Folk between account for Hohoy. Hohoy, yeah, home baby. But from what we saw from the first, no, I'm talking about first division. No, they played very well, and they qualify by. Now I'm by I'm a bit quiet, and I'm their own thing. The last 3-4 days, not a week, and now I'm shaking your macacra. But then I'm taka say, multi abayana and telling Kunyanchino. You see, we show a video and it look like some players be or believe or on koi. And then 30 so yeah, it's about 6 players. And I'm caught to one and on Monday. I didn't see the entire whole team. No, I just said maybe that's where they believe say, yeah, they want to go. Every couple one of me Lucas from that area, no? Or whatever been the case. Those players that feel like they want to more believe where is Omoko and Omko. But then everybody believe one or corners were fortified out to me Jinjano man babe. So that video that I saw, no, my impression said the whole team no will be stubborn, especially from the most of the teams on first division by very compact because ball division 1 no now most of the players no or more intact or more team that no as against Abia has I want to talk. Just that Dudu has done a very good job in a very short space of time or you know. And also they be hammer on culture. That culture now take you through that identity now or take you through. And then Sanem Odoma go through. I think it is going well, go down well with House of Folk players and the House of Folk family, you know. So 2 teams that are experience our House of Folk side as against a determined Hoho United. Was the Hoho United team being coached by former House of Folk coach. So Obe can't be actually the new House of Folk Obe can't be actually but hey, this House of Folk team is different. Okay, so a very difficult game, and our first match, Obia want to prove a point. It is going to be a very tight game, but I expect you know now Hoho United, my Hoho United for no, defeat Bekofi, no Marco prepare from home. I want to tell them say Omonya very strong home on backyard ho. So Bekaya out of line of bar for no. So travel to Pandoa. Na edin pa okazo kotoko jibai. very few teams the team question me House of Folk and King Faisal that year. And then no crowd, you need to go through a certain answer. I make Kaipa. I was part of King Faisal team. You call Pandu. Now that's an House of Folk or Kohaba. So you call J lectures from House of Folk. Now offer if you are a powerful boy through. Yeah, call you drew at Impoku. So a cause on Bozo. Now I said, yeah, you're going to empty can. Na can come. Na ye ndi pano. Ye far from across the bridge, you know. Then you wear bridge, you know, or do bridge, you know, so House of Oro catch they say. Your my 5 war 5. I even 12 goose to them. And we put out 2 born or 2 years out the Chidako. And yes, I do it to perfection. I can't carry no do Crowdy of Fusan's Rocco, Pandono. And it's a small bridge sound. And then no, over such a day and we execute perfectly.
Has for a chairman can face up.
Of course, say, I call you from
nobody can kwana.
Obrigado a share Tondo for
working on my
channel.
I'm
handy has not be a first game. I should think so.
Send them that year, no, so much in the ma has the J League free.
Okay,
because what is your chaparatina? Ask Coconabajale, Egelego. About you play about
yes, I do crocodile go through that. Bridge tobacco for the same way, and they do higher, or which is a cano. And my bempa, Ubiansi, Carbaba bempa, need a trim.
Speed.
I rich was as I in which is I. Now, if I trust our bridge, you know, or try a move about half a kilometer no room. You'll be a command. You'll have a no for you to watch him. Someone tells you, yeah. Jackie, eventually, if it's a question, lion, I think 3-2. In the game, then Yasam Kitwa. The real game was a war. Makaipa, oh, the good before much, maybe. Kwame Boga on for the crazy. Chairman Kwame Boga, a benefit from Mudin. You really never said run for your life.
Eh,
sure. You could say lions, I never be a chair and conform the information number. If you can't to never bones that you're active. Your chairman Baku Bernardo Super Bia or Cacao in some those days on the curry supporters in the Koya Shipani Sumna, and if you so pan a ticket now. Chairman Bia can as a chairman now say for you ultimate David. Or Naka you two now, ultimate tone out Shakaimuna of Anyasam Kutua. Come over to us, which I'm in a bed. So, you know, these things are more football. Yeah. So, the teams in the end, Emma make Kakai. Those years are number 4. You know, so but can we say how for no a yes stubborn home, right? And some mom home no a year Waterloo because how to walk away power of a pass it Pando was walk upon do that yeah. Near sit Pando wa oh branches no Pando. What I say? I cry shot at them. I Pando watching a crack. And I know the same stretch. Now, no branch, no direct, no branch, no Pandu. A trip back on make Kaipa, your supporter back, now your organizer, Mr. Law. My few mina, Mr. Law, your cobayan was say, I've no worry. Make his trip in Bium. You go for a ducrum. The ducrum on Sunday, a steep baby. Oh, a steep, a month from for orders. I'm telling you, Mr. Law, who I don't pull us a water for. And I was at the copy at Tipuku and Wajano. Okay, these are some of the things of America. So I want to see Ghana football come back to life. Sure. You see the point? That enjoyment. Now, Kotoko supporters will follow us and the Kotoko to travel. House of Folk supporters will follow House of Folk to travel. Kimfesa and them. No, these things must come back. With the injection, are buying cigar crowd, they'll be remuno. And spread the clubs on. Now, you come back to the old days because they are no. And I want to see that happening.
But I say I come messages. I remember messages na the idea the more say so YC of YC Barbering Saloon and you may afali any akrofoma no wa you crofo come